Hello, beautifuls. There's an old French tale of a poor man, and he was traveling down the road, walking, and he ran into a traveler. And this traveler, recognizing the financial position of this gentleman, gifted him a gold nugget. And when he gave it to him, he said, "Sell this gold nugget and you will be rich for the rest of your days." Well, the gentleman took the nugget, so grateful and thankful for his newfound wealth. He rushed home. And in that state of appreciation, the next morning, he was granted a job. And he went to work, and his prosperity started to grow. And he found himself to become a very wealthy man. Yet he never did sell the gold nugget. Many years later, he was walking down the street and he came across a gentleman who was obviously very poor. He pulled the gold nugget out of his pocket and he gifted it to this man and said the same words: "If you sell this gold nugget, you will be rich for the rest of your days." Well, the second man took the nugget immediately to have it appraised and found out that it was merely brass. The difference between these two men was their beliefs, their attitudes, and their feelings. The first man believed that it was a gold nugget. He believed he was going to be wealthy, and he felt rich just holding that nugget. Whereas the second man did not believe. He doubted and took to have it appraised. I wanted to use this story or this tale to help us understand how our beliefs can be limiting when we are trying to change our experiences, when we are trying to manifest and create new things in our life. Even if we desperately want them, we might be inhibited, or we are inhibited by our beliefs. And many of those beliefs are subconscious. So when we look at those two gentlemen in the first story there, the second gentleman might have had some subconscious beliefs like, nothing is free, nothing good ever happens to me. What is another one? It takes money to make money. These are all things that many of us were raised with. And even though we may feel like we don't believe them, likely it is a belief that our subconscious is holding on to. And in that place where we have limiting beliefs, it limits our experience. It limits our ability. And there is a need to look within and understand what our limiting beliefs are. And we can do that going inward and listening to our self-talk. We can also see that by some of the things people say in our intimate relationships, things that our parents say, like, you can't have everything. We can also determine some of our limiting beliefs by looking at the mirror of our external world. Each and every one of us has a nugget. We get to decide if it is gold or brass. And it is only based on that decision can we live the life according to it being golden or it being brass. Many people wonder why the secret or the law of attraction hasn't worked in their experience. And this is the reason. And I know it sounds like it might sound like an easy idea to change your belief. And in the abstract, it really is. It makes sense. Okay, if I believe this, this will happen. If I believe this can't happen. But it is so much easier when it is just an abstract thought than it is when we're actually confronted with a problem in our life experience, or a desire that we want so badly, and yet on some level think it can never come true. So the invitation is, if you are trying to change your experience, trying to manifest something, start with shifting small ideas and listen to your self-talk. Catch when you are saying something that you realize might be contradictory to what you truly want to experience. I thank you so much for listening to this perspective, and until we speak again, please be well.